Today we're going to be reacting and breaking down some of the greatest card artwork in Yu-Gi-Oh history. This time we're going to be talking about the Cipher Archetype. I'm going to be talking about every single card in the archetype, talking about what I like about it. If there's anything that I don't like about it, we're going to talk about all of it for you today. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. My apologies for the quick jump cut. My dog ended up coming to say hi, but let's get into the video for today, guys. Starting off with Cipher Biplane, Andy Tranger, man. I've always thought the Cipher cards and the Galaxy Eyes cards were really aesthetically pleasing. I don't know really how to describe what, like, the biplane effect is. It's definitely not neon. You know, it's kind of like that high-tech, cyber tech energy. Cyberpunk, maybe. Is that the kind of what I'm looking for over here? It all kind of has that vibe, and I love the effect inside the middle over here. Two very cool cards that they kick things off. It's interesting how they go from Machine, Spellcaster. I'm pretty sure there's other archetypes like Dragon in there too. I don't exactly know if there's really a theme within the artwork, but I think it's so cool. I particularly do like the biplane, but let's talk about a couple more cards over here, guys. We have Cipher Mirror Knight and Cipher Soldier. Dude, Cipher Soldier is such an old card. We made a learning about new archetypes card. By the way, if you're new over here, we made an entire video talking about learning a brand new archetype, and one of them was about the Cipher Archetype that we just recently did. And when we got the Cipher Soldier, man, I was like, dude, I haven't seen this card in so long, and it's still not bad depending on what deck you're fighting, but I always remember like having this as a good old secret rare. Back in the day, it was very cool. The artwork still holds up. It kind of has like that old Yu-Gi-Oh aesthetic to it, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't carry that same energy for the Mirror Knight. I usually, like, I can find something cool to look at in a lot of cards, to be honest with you. Cipher Mirror Knight isn't really one that I think looks cool. It kind of looks out of place. It kind of looks like a weird-looking Magnet Warrior. I can't put my finger on it, but something about the character's artwork isn't exactly aesthetically pleasing to me. Like, you wouldn't even think, like, I don't know, like, he doesn't even have, like, a mirror on him for Mirror Knight. You'd think you'd see a reflection for something. I don't know. Don't like it, but Cipher Soldier is also pretty cool. Let's continue on over to Twin Raptor and Cipher Wing. I think both of these are very cool. They're both machines. I don't even know what's going on with Cipher Wing over here. I mean, it's a card that's used to get or to help out other Cipher cards. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, like, if it's in an anime show, it attaches to somebody. It kind of has the same vibe as the biplane does with, like, that whole cyber tech energy going along with it. I love the raptor. How there's so much going on with it. It looks like a raptor, a lizard. It has wings on it too, which is very strange. It's like a bunch of things put back together. You could imagine adding the Cipher Wing to that. I don't know. I think it's just pretty cool. And like, I've always really liked this archetype. I've always liked the Galaxy Eyes archetype. I like the background. It's really colorful. It fits that whole theme. Gives me that. If you guys have played Shadow the Hedgehog back in the day, you would know what level I'm talking about. It feels like that's where some of these cards are like taking place in that whole, inside the one dimension thing. But let's continue on. I love the XYZ monsters here, guys. We have Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon and Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. There is always so much going on with these cards. First of all, the background's cool for both of them. You have like a fiery effect within space for Cipher Dragon. For Blade Dragon, he's just in a galaxy. I love like the cursed dark energy coming off of him. These guys look like they are true boss monsters from like another universe, and I just love it, dude. It almost looks like there's a head coming out of the Cipher Dragon over here, like a human head, but I highly doubt that's what they're going for. But dude, they look like god monsters in comparison to some of the cards. I love the Galaxy Eyes cards, man. We also have Galaxy Eyes Cipher X Dragon and Neo Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. Little bit more of the same. There is so much going on with both of these cards. And you have the other cards that look like they could be like compared to god cards, man, for like the grand monsters that they are. And this just takes it up another step. Like Neo Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon seems like it is like the absolute top of the food chain for any Yu-Gi-Oh dragon whatsoever. Dude, I almost want to, if anybody could shed some light in the comments below, do these get featured in any of the anime shows? Because that might make me just like go watch it to see what they end up doing with it, or like watching a clip from it or somewhere. I've only watched back in the day Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I've always meant to go back in 5Ds. So that means Zexal's probably the one that you would see with this. But then again, you might still see XYZ cards in animes after that. I don't know. Regardless, Two very, very, very cool cards, man. Then we also have Storm Cipher and Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. I don't know what it is. Okay, guys? I don't know what it is, but Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon has always been one of my favorite pieces of artwork in the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't know why. I just always thought it was cool. I love the space behind him. I love the colors like emanating from the body. I love how like the energy charge of the dragon, you can kind of see it coming within him. Like it's such a cool card. This is one of my favorite pieces of artwork in the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Storm Cipher is great as well, man. Look at this thing. I don't even know how to describe it. You can see like the hexagonal shapes like behind him, and it's kind of like they're adding onto him. It's just really cool. I love that it's still in that cyber tech, cyber dark, cyber life type vibe to it. I don't know how to describe it, guys. I hope this video is still enjoyable because I feel like I'm bouncing a little bit around with these ones. I just love both these cards. And Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, man. I need to get like a frame of that somewhere. I absolutely love that card. One of my favorite cards that ever exists in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's get over to even cooler artwork, man. Cipher Bit and Cipher Spectrum. Dude, the artwork and the way they've designed the card of Cipher Spectrum is incredible. It's just, you can see all of the shapes so perfectly, the reflections so perfectly, the rainbows on both sides, bouncing and going in between, going behind. And it's just this shape in space. I think it's so well done. Dude, it's consistent with this entire archetype, man. It's Cipher Bit too. Look at that thing. That's incredible. It's like one of those, it's like the thing you saw from Avengers Infinity War that Thor was like charging up with the star. I love it. Just like the little particles everywhere, the energy coming off of everything. Cipher Spectrum is like on another level for in-depth, man. We also have Cipher Interface and Rake Up Magic Cipher Ascension. These ones are a little bit like, there's not really too much to break down about them. You just have like 2 power-up cards. I wish I could go a little bit more in depth with those ones, but you really can't. Cipher Interface is a little cool. You have the what looks to be a little bit of a bridge here going into like, the power over here. But this is just, a literal rank up magic card with power for one of the Cipher monsters. Let's continue on over to Double Cipher over here. I love this one. You know what I like about this one? Is that you have one monster, and don't get me wrong, like another, just another side of itself. But I like the fact that the other monster's golden and they're separated that way. It's so awesome, man. He's literally like he's in the process of summoning one of these like big bad extra deck monsters, as the description of the card says. Like, very, very well done. Very well done. It makes the monsters look imposing. They're all coming from space. It has the great energy coming off of them. But if you guys want to continue talking about some Yu-Gi-Oh! Card art, why don't you check out this video on screen right here. We talk about card art a lot on this channel. I'd love to have you over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.